I bet you didn't know how easy it is to get rid of bad car odors. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to GearShift TV. If you love cars and want to keep them in top shape, you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling a stinky situation that I'm sure we've all encountered: bad odors inside the car. Whether it's that lingering smell of old takeout or the musty scent of forgotten gym clothes, a smelly car is not exactly a joyride. But don't despair. I've got you covered with 10 effective ways to eliminate those nasty odors and make your car smell fresh and clean again. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. So buckle up, roll down the windows, just kidding, not yet, and let's dive right into it. Before we jump into solutions, let's talk about what causes those unpleasant smells in the first place. One major culprit is simply a buildup of dirt and bacteria. Think about it. Crumbs get lodged in between seats, dust accumulates on surfaces, and spills dry up but leave behind sticky residues. All of this creates a breeding ground for odor-causing bacteria. Another common cause is, of course, food and drinks. That forgotten French fry under the seat or a spilled coffee can leave behind a lingering stench. And let's not forget about wet items. Damp gym clothes, wet towels, or even just driving with wet shoes can create a musty, unpleasant smell inside the car. It's also important to check hidden areas like the air vents and under the floor mats. These spots can trap moisture and dirt, becoming prime locations for mold and mildew growth. So, before you start spraying air fresheners or using any cleaning products, it's crucial to identify and tackle the root cause of the odor. Now that we've identified some common odor culprits, let's talk about how to give your car a thorough cleaning to banish those bad smells. First things first, a regular vacuuming routine is your best friend. Vacuum the seats, carpets, floor mats, and even hard-to-reach areas like under the seats and between the center console and seats. Next, use a car interior cleaner or a mixture of mild soap and water to wipe down all the surfaces, including the dashboard, steering wheel, door panels, and even the seat belts. Don't forget about the floor mats. Remove them from the car and give them a good scrub with soap and water or a dedicated carpet cleaner. And here's a little tip. Pay attention to the nooks and crannies. Use a small brush, a toothbrush, or even cotton swabs to get into those hard-to-reach areas. Remember, a clean car is less likely to harbor bad odors, so make it a habit to give your car a quick clean every couple of weeks. We often underestimate the power of fresh air, but good ventilation is essential for preventing odor buildup in your car. Think of it like this. Every time you drive with the windows closed, especially during short trips, odors get trapped inside. Over time, these smells accumulate and create that unpleasant, stale air smell. One of the simplest ways to improve ventilation is to make it a habit to open your windows for a few minutes after each drive. Another effective method is to run the car's fan for a few minutes after driving, even without turning on the AC. This helps circulate the air and remove any lingering odors. Nothing beats a refreshing breeze to air out your car naturally. Remember, good ventilation not only helps eliminate existing odors but also prevents new ones from settling in. Now let's talk about air fresheners. While they don't actually eliminate odors at the source, they can definitely help mask them and create a more pleasant driving experience. There are countless air freshener options available, from classic hanging car fresheners to vent clips, gel-based fresheners, and even those little tree-shaped ones. The choice really comes down to personal preference. Some people prefer subtle, fresh scents, while others go for more fruity, floral, or even woody aromas. Experiment with different types and scents to find one that suits your taste and isn't too overpowering for the confined space of your car. One thing to keep in mind is the longevity of the scent. Some air fresheners last for a few days, while others can keep your car smelling fresh for weeks. And if you're sensitive to strong scents or prefer a more natural approach, consider using essential oils. Just remember, air fresheners are a temporary fix. They mask odors but don't eliminate the source. Seats often bear the brunt of spills, dirt, and odors, so let's talk about how to tackle those stubborn smells effectively. For fabric seats, start by vacuuming them thoroughly to remove any loose dirt or debris. Then, use a dedicated fabric cleaner or upholstery shampoo to clean the seats following the product instructions. If you're dealing with particularly stubborn odors, you can try using an odor-eliminating spray specifically designed for fabrics. These sprays contain enzymes that break down odor molecules, neutralizing them at the source. For leather seats, it's important to use a cleaner specifically designed for leather to avoid drying out or damaging the material. Apply the cleaner with a soft cloth and wipe the seats gently. After cleaning, consider using a leather conditioner to keep the leather supple and prevent cracking. Remember to always test any cleaning product or odor eliminator on a small, inconspicuous area of your seats first to make sure it doesn't cause any discoloration or damage. Sometimes the best solutions are the ones we already have at home. One of the most effective and affordable home remedies for absorbing odors is baking soda. Simply sprinkle a generous amount of baking soda on your car seats and carpets. Let it sit for a few hours or overnight to absorb the odors, and then vacuum it up. Another excellent odor absorber is activated charcoal. You can find activated charcoal bags specifically designed for odor removal at most hardware stores or online. Place 1 or 2 bags in your car, and they will work their magic by trapping and neutralizing odor molecules. And if you're dealing with a musty smell, white vinegar can come to the rescue. Mix equal parts water and white vinegar in a spray bottle and lightly mist the affected areas. Remember to always test any home remedy on a small hidden area first to ensure it doesn't cause any damage or discoloration. Sometimes bad smells don't originate inside the car but rather sneak in from the outside world. One of the main culprits is the air filter. It's responsible for filtering out dust, pollen, and other pollutants from the air that enters your car's cabin. However, over time, the air filter can become clogged with dirt and debris, reducing its effectiveness and even trapping unpleasant smells. To prevent this, it's crucial to replace your car's air filter regularly, typically every 12,000 miles or as recommended by your car's manufacturer. Another way to prevent outside odors from entering your car is to be mindful of where you park. Avoid parking near dumpsters, sewage drains, or areas with strong industrial odors. And if you live in an area with high pollution or strong odors in the air, consider using a cabin air filter with activated charcoal. The trunk is often a neglected area when it comes to car cleanliness, but it can quickly become a breeding ground for bad odors. One of the main reasons for trunk odors is simply forgetting things back there. Old grocery bags, damp sports equipment, or even leftover takeout containers can create a potent cocktail of unpleasant smells. To prevent this, make it a habit to regularly clean out your trunk and remove any unnecessary items. If you must store items in your trunk, consider using plastic bins or containers to keep things organized and prevent spills or leaks. Additionally, ensure that any spills in the trunk are cleaned up immediately, and if you live in a humid climate or frequently transport damp items in your trunk, consider using a dehumidifier or moisture-absorbing product to keep the area dry and prevent the growth of mold and mildew. We love our furry friends, but let's be real, they can leave behind a certain aroma in our cars. Pet hair, dander, and drool can cling to upholstery and carpets, creating that distinct dog smell or cat smell. To minimize pet odors, it's crucial to regularly remove pet hair from your car's interior. Use a lint roller, a rubber glove, or a specialized pet hair remover brush to pick up hair from seats, carpets, and even the headliner. After removing as much hair as possible, vacuum thoroughly to pick up any remaining strands. When cleaning your car's interior, opt for pet-friendly cleaning products that are specifically designed to remove pet odors without leaving behind harsh chemicals. And if your pet tends to drool or have accidents in the car, consider using a waterproof seat cover to protect your upholstery and make cleanup easier. Prevention is always better than cure, and that holds true for keeping your car smelling fresh and clean. By incorporating a few simple habits into your routine, you can significantly reduce the chances of bad odors taking hold. First and foremost, avoid eating strong-smelling foods in your car. While that drive-through burger might be tempting, the lingering aroma might not be worth it. If you do eat in your car, make sure to dispose of food wrappers and containers promptly. Clean up spills immediately. Whether it's a spilled drink, dropped food, or even mud tracked in on your shoes, address spills as soon as possible to prevent them from setting in and creating lingering odors. By taking these preventive measures, you can keep your car smelling fresh and clean for miles to come. So there you have it, folks. 10 effective ways to eliminate those pesky odors and transform your car into a haven of fresh-smelling bliss. Remember, Tackling the source of the odors, regular cleaning and good ventilation are key to keeping your car smelling its best. And don't underestimate the power of those little extra steps, like using air fresheners, trying out home remedies, and being mindful of what you bring into your car. With a little effort, you can say goodbye to those embarrassing car smells for good. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Drive safe and keep those cars smelling fresh.